Just Gaming NL, thank you for joining. Alrighty. Let's get this started. Hello, everyone. First thing you may notice is that I'm not playing a game. Second thing you may notice is that I turned my green screen coloring off, so you can actually see what my green screen looks like. Hey, surprise, it's green. But anyway, switching on to a bit more of the serious stuff going on. So during this, obviously I'm streaming it. There's a weird issue with my streaming software where I can't stream and record at the same time, so I have to stream it. Or actually, I just can't record on it at all. But anyway, since I'm streaming this, I will be trying to answer questions in chat, but for the most part, I'm going to be ignoring chat, not trying to be mean. There's a lot to say, and I want to make sure I can say it all because I do have a doctor's appointment later today that I want to get to, and by later today I mean like it's within the next hour. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into this. So as some of you who followed the channel a little more closely may have noticed, I kind of haven't streamed in like about a week, and there are multiple reasons for this, one of which being is I haven't been making my streaming schedule. So I've kind of just been deciding as I go, like, hey, okay, I'll wake up on a day where I don't have anything going. I'll be like, maybe I'll stream in the morning, maybe I'll stream at night. And then I'll get up in the morning or something and I'll go to stream and I'm like, there's no way I'm doing this. I'm way too tired. I'm going back to bed. So I'll go back to bed, just do the stream later in the day. No one will care because I didn't post schedules, right? So it'll just be like I was supposed to stream later in the night. And then it'll get to nighttime and I'll have like made plans with a friend or something and realized, hey, I didn't stream today. And I'll be like, okay, it's not a big deal. I'll just hop back on tomorrow and I'll get into it. And then pretty much the same thing would happen day after day. And it just started getting harder and harder to not remember to stream, because I remember it every day. Like it really it's been bothering me. Like I've just kind of been sitting here, not streaming, and I don't like that because I really enjoy streaming. I like talking to you guys, and I like playing games, obviously. But one of the things that has made it hard is and before I say this, what's up, Poet? Welcome to the stream. Before I say this, I just want to know this. I want you guys to know this is not like a sympathy video. I'm not going to start like breaking down crying or anything. I'm stating facts here. For several years, I've been living with depression. And when I say depression, I don't mean like, oh, you get sad and whatnot. I do mean, the clinical diagnosis of major depressive disorder. And what a lot of people don't realize is that with major depressive disorder, one of the most common symptoms is not just, a drop in mood, but also something called anhedonia, which basically means a loss of interest in things, even that you find like really fun, or just things that you really want to do, you're going to lose interest in them. And that for me has always been one of the strongest symptoms of my depression. And once again, I'm not trying to get sympathy, okay? Like, I've been dealing with this a few years. I have it mostly handled, but every now and then I'll slip back and I'll start not doing anything for like a solid week. And that's why I'm making this video. This video is basically a promise to you guys that I am going to get back into streaming. Might take me another day or two, but I'll be good. Yeah, I mean, it's an issue in my life, but it's not one I can't handle. But I wanted to make sure you guys knew what was going on, because that's always been a big thing for me. Like, I used to make YouTube videos. I had a vlogging channel, which I actually converted into what my current gaming channel is. And honestly, I was growing really fast on there. I made vlogs for like a month, and I went from 0 subscribers to like, I think about 70 is where I stopped making videos. I even had one video with over 20,000 views. Actually, I still have that video on my channel. I just unlisted it so that no one would find it. I do appreciate you guys being here, and Poet saying, "Love you, bro. Love you too, man." Nickname, it's okay, mate. Thank you. And this isn't like I said, I'm not trying to get sympathy. I'm not trying to whatever most people do. I don't know. I don't actually watch that many people on YouTube, especially not like talking channels. Like, I'll watch people play Fortnite or whatever. I watch Mr. Beast. He's pretty funny, but aside from that, I've seen a few apology videos, and I don't know. I don't want this to be an apology video because, depression's a disorder, and you can't control it all the time. So this is really more just an informative video. Like, I just want you guys to know what's been going on. And I also want you to know what's coming, because I don't want to just be like, hey, this crap has been going on in my life. Cool, have a nice day. I want you guys to know, like, this past week when I haven't been streaming, I've been working on, overcoming that. My sleep schedule started getting messed up again, and that doesn't help. So I've been slowly getting that back to where it was before, where I'm, waking up 9 in the morning, going to bed at before 3 a.m. And technically 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. it's 6 hours of sleep, but it's not always good sleep, so it doesn't always work. So I've been working on getting my sleeping schedule back in order. Actually, yesterday woke up before my alarm, so that's a good sign of success. But feel free to hit me up if you ever need anything. Oh, you DPL. Okay, cool. This is your personal account. Well, thank you, bro. I actually do really appreciate that. A lot of this stuff I kind of I know how to deal with it on my own. It just sometimes takes a little while. And just the past week especially has been hard for me. I'm not completely sure why. Because my birthday was actually not exactly a week ago. Today's Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday. Exactly a week ago. And that was actually a lot of fun. If you go and check my tweet history, you'll see I said I'm not going to stream today. I was hanging out with some friends, went to one of my friends' house and stayed overnight. But I forget where I was going with this. Sometimes talking through things helps. No, I know that, and I have people I can talk to. It's not like I'm forced to do this alone, but yeah. So some of the stuff I want to happen here, I'm going to start posting my streaming schedule every week again. I'm going to post this week's streaming schedule later today. I'm thinking, because I have Poet and I have a fan Discord. So I think I'm going to start posting a schedule on there too. and then if I don't post a schedule, you guys can actually like bother me and be like, hey, where's the schedule? And that'll probably help a bit. So that'll help me, actually get streaming going. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Thank you. So that'll help me get a little more consistent, and that'll be a big step, because consistent streaming, like actually streaming, it's kind of hard to grow your channel without actually streaming. The old Sage Page fan Discord, yeah, that one. I haven't seen the new BTD update because I haven't played it in like a week and a half. I'll take a look at it at some point, either today or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to be redoing a couple things. Like, for example, my starting screen. This is from a while ago, right? That's from back when I had a Deadpool themed channel, before I started streaming on YouTube. And before I was introduced to Next Step streaming, which I want to talk to them more, because they're pretty good. Shadow Fox is a great person. She helped me get to a point that I didn't think I was going to be able to get to, and then joining not Dead Poets Society. Not joining Dead Presidents League. That's also helped me. Some of the newer channel art and stuff like that has been good. What does just chatting mean? Just means, talking about whatever. Right now, this is me just kind of explaining where I've been, explaining what's going to happen with the channel. Oh, that sounded bad. The channel's not going anywhere. Kind of just revamping myself streaming it, if that makes sense. Too much lighting? Yeah, no, I put in a new light bulb the other day because this light bulb went out, and I haven't had a chance to adjust my my lighting keys yet. I'll do that later today, though, or actually probably right after this. But yeah, so I'm gonna be redoing the starting screen, because this is like 2 whole themes ago. I don't know. I'm gonna work on a couple of things. I do have the 24-hour charity live stream coming up this weekend. That is actually that's still happening, no matter what. Ooh, hold on. Sorry, I just got a text from the doctor I was gonna meet later today. Sorry, this is kind of important. It's funny. He has a doctor's appointment, and he's getting that's taking longer than he thought. So my doctor appointment just pushed my doctor appointment to tomorrow. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, yeah, no, I'll adjust the lighting, but I want to redo some things like the starting screen. I'm going to readjust my green screen, because in case you guys haven't noticed, sometimes when I have the chroma key back on, or the color correction key, or whatever you want to call it. Hold on one second. I'm gonna turn it back on. So is that, if it'll let me adjust it. Hello? Okay, yeah. So I mean, it's mostly fine, but sometimes if you look in for example, the bottom left corner is kind of flashing a bit. There's a little bit of speckly stuff and whatnot. And it's not too big of a deal, especially with with a game going, you're not really going to notice that. But I want to fix it anyway, because it bothers me. And, I want to make the channel better. I want to work on stuff like that. I'm going to, for the YouTube side of things, you guys have probably noticed before, if you subscribed, it usually doesn't pop up on stream, which I finally figured out why. Um, it's because I'm using the Streamlabs alert. Like I'm using Streamlabs OBS to stream, which means I'm using the Streamlabs alert box, but I've been using the Stream Elements bot. For some reason, on Twitch, it works just fine, but on YouTube, it works like 20% of the time, which doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna be switching over to regular OBS once I figure out some issues with it. And that should hopefully fix that issue, because then I'll be able to use a Stream Elements alert box. But oh my god, you guys are talking about Clash Royale and BTD. BTD was open before Clash. Oh yeah, 100%. BTD's been around a lot longer than Clash Royale. Not that I'm not saying which one I think is better, because I've played both. I enjoy both, but you know. What's the difference between Streamlabs and normal OBS? So normal OBS is a very traditional broadcasting software. So here, I'm gonna pull it up so you guys can see. Because that's a good question. Not a lot of people know that. I didn't know that until I started streaming. What video is this? This is a video of me explaining where I've been like the past week and what's going to be happening with my channel. And it's all good stuff. If you're just joining now, I'd recommend kind of just, rewatching the replay of the video, because it should autosave on Twitch, and I know it autosaves on YouTube. So yeah, if you want information, I'd definitely recommend that. So here. So this is OBS, and the only reason I haven't switched over to it yet is because, in case you don't see here, the camera it's not showing up. It's invisible. So honestly, that's literally the only thing that has prevented me from switching over so far. So yeah, once I have that fixed, those types of games are fun, but yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, I am streaming it on Twitch too. Oh no, don't bad Stream Elements. I'm sorry, I don't know how to remove timeout by Stream Elements on YouTube. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, no, I am streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/posted2000. I'm also streaming on YouTube at youtube.com/posted2000. Finally got my custom URL. But yeah, no, the past, even in the past month, before the past week, I wasn't streaming as much as I'd liked. I would kind of cancel streams here and there when I just wasn't feeling too well, even though I was probably I would feel good enough to stream. I just didn't want to. So I've kind of known this was going to happen, but I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, but anyway. Yeah, so I have this weekend 24-hour charity live stream that's going to be Saturday 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to Sunday 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, no, sorry you got timed out. I have no idea. Well, I know why. It's because you put a channel link, even though it was my channel link. And Dead Presidents League, thank you for the bit, my dude. It's appreciated. But yeah, especially looking at my channel, I have my statistics pulled up, and I don't want to pull it up on stream because it has money and stuff involved, and I mean, not that it feels awkward to have that information on public view. Anyway, in the past month, I've streamed on Twitch 5 times, and that is just terrible. The month before that, and when I say month, I don't mean the month of March, it's because it's only been a couple weeks. I mean the past 30 days, because that's how Twitch does it. And the 30-day period before that, I had 16 streams, which, makes sense because I was splitting between Twitch and YouTube. And, it kind of makes sense, 30 days, you'd have approximately 15 streams. That period, I happened to have 16. Period before that, 17, and so on. And I don't know, I feel like I've kind of been neglecting my channel a bit, so I want to start working harder on, and I want to start networking, interacting with other streamers, stuff like that. Um, Actually, like, trying to do something with my channel, because really that's something I want to, like, I care a lot about my channel. I want to make sure it thrives, and that means I need to start working a lot harder on some stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be working harder on some stuff. Should be able to post links, even mine. Well, I don't have you modded on YouTube, so you can't. I'll do that later, or right now. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to be about the end of this. So I have a smaller version of your logo for here, so it's not cut off. Oh, cool. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this here. If you're just tuning in now, or if you only just tuned in a couple minutes ago, I do strongly encourage you to go watch the replay, because I kind of went over some moderately important stuff involving the stream, and I'd really appreciate if you guys would go in and watch that. Me and Bobo should be mods on your channels. No, you absolutely should be, and I just kind of haven't gotten around to that, because I've been a bit of neglecting my channel. But stuff like that'll be fixed. I'll be working on stuff like that. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone understanding what's been going on. And hopefully, maybe not tomorrow, possibly tomorrow, I'll be back. Definitely Friday, I'll be streaming in the morning, probably. But like I said, I'll be posting a schedule on my Twitter later today. But either way, thank you all so much once more, and have a great day, everyone.